Welcome back to another episode of Sharpen Your Songwriting. One of the biggest milestones that you come across as a songwriter is to how to make your chord progressions sound like the certain emotion that your song is trying to convey. And I'm going to show you how to do that. I've already told you about keys in one of my past videos. I've told you how to make songs work. I've told you about major keys and minor keys, so I don't need to go into that today. If you need to know about that, there will be a video which Lenny will most kindly put a link to in the description of this video, will you not?
I will, and it'll also be in the top right now.
You're such an asshole. I don't know if I've gone into this in the past or anything, but every chord within its key has a number. Like, say for C, first chord of the C major scale is, of course, C major. Second chord is D minor, and then E minor. So that's your first three chords of C major. So from now on in this video, I'm just going to be calling chords by their numbers. If you need any help with that, go and look at my other video. That will explain that in detail there. I'm going to tell you about the emotions behind each chord in this key. Will just be key X. I have now named this key X. It is a new note and I founded it. I'm actually going to use C. Behind your standard major key 4-chord progression is your basic C major, G major, A minor, and F major. Each one of those chords resonates a certain emotion that adds to the whole feel of the progression, which is really nice. Chord 1 in this instance is C. It sounds really happy and nice and complete because it's the root chord, it's the first chord. The second chord in this progression is chord 5, which in this case is G major. This sounds equally as happy, but it doesn't have the feeling of completion and happiness that C has to it because it's not the main chord of the key. The next chord is chord 6, which is A minor. This is the one that sounds slightly sad and a bit edgy. It's a bit It pushes the chord progression in a slightly less comfortable area, and it gives the listener a feeling of unease that the chord progression isn't complete yet. And from chord 6, you now go down to chord 4, which is F major. This sounds like this. Really powerful and strong. It comes back to the feeling of happiness, but still not yet quite complete, which is why then you return to C, which is really complete. And the structure of those 4 chords together creates almost a story, where you get your happy, nice first bit, then your slightly less happy bit, and then your sad, uncomfortable kind of bit. In this instance, the minor chord is the make or break factor. It's the thing that makes it sound emotional and sound powerful. Then you go back to your 4th chord, which is not quite yet complete, but still returns to that feeling of comfort and fullness that A minor, chord 6, didn't have.
Thank you for watching Philosophy with Joe.